A.J. Brown comes in at number 3 on the list of most important Eagles. What do you make of his spot right near the top?
Oh, I like it. I mean, he is that much of an influence on this offense. What he does and what he brings to the offense can really help us out this year. There's no way we're going to be able to run the ball like we ran it last year. We got to make it even more 50-50 because teams are going to stop the run. They're going to put 8 men in the box. And what do you have on the outside? 2 really good receivers, especially A.J. You can't stop him on the slant, and when he hits a slant and go, his hands are so late that, it's hard for defenders to stop him. And we know Jalen throws a pretty ball that's deep, so him going out there and big chunk yardage, pick your poison. You want to get hit with the run out the middle, or you want to get that big play for 60 yards on the outside. It's really up to the defensive coordinator and what they want.
Now, where do you think he ranks among the best receivers in the NFL? You got Justin Jefferson, Tyreek, you got CeeDee Lamb. Where would you put him?
I would put him, I would put him right there, at least a top 5 guy. I think that, the Cheetah, he's out of the conversation right now. I think you have to look at the guys, the Chases, the Jeffersons, and you have to put him right at that level because he's almost unstoppable. He's 6'1". 226 pounds, runs a 4.4 40, and he plays that way. I mean, it seems like he's found another gear these last couple years, so he's gotten faster since he's been here in Philadelphia. I just think he's almost an unstoppable force when you give him an opportunity to go out there and get warmed up. So Jalen's definitely going to take advantage of him and what he brings to the table.
Now, like you alluded to, the Eagles had a run-heavy offense last season. How much do you think they're going to rely on A.J. and the whole passing game if teams do kind of legislate against Saquon?
It's got to be almost like they did in the Super Bowl. They've got to rely on opening up the offense, understanding that the teams are not going to allow them to use Saquon and beat them up. That's the most demoralizing thing you can do to a defense, is to run the ball and they can't stop it. They're not going to allow that. They're going to stop it like they try to do with the and you look at it, the Chiefs did a pretty good job. They held them like 60-something yards. But look what happened on the outside. Look what happened, how they were pushing the ball down the field, using the tight end. And A.J., like I said, he's going to open up this offense so much that we'll get back to the run a little later on.
Now, if they do establish the run and become a running team again this year, how do you think A.J. is going to react to that?
Well, he let them win a Super Bowl with it last year. I think that this year you might get a little bit of, hesitation from him, sort of saying, all right, we're good, we're just running the ball. I think it's going to go, hey, I'm still out here. I'm still one of the best. You know what I mean?